Today we're diving into what kind of whiskey might just turn you into a cowboy, especially that Jack Daniels kind. Eggsy and Merlin have arrived at the secret distillery in Kentucky, rumored to have whiskey that fell straight from heaven. They seized the moment and tried to use Eggsy's watch to crack the vault code, only to have a muscular cowboy jump out like it was a spooky prank. The cowboy was furious at the sight of these two fools messing around, but Eggsy and Merlin had that look in their eyes. It's time for a brawl. This cowboy knew the Kingsman agents inside out, and before they knew it, Eggsy was hit with a tranquilizer dart. Lights out. After the story, the cowboy raised an eyebrow, assuming they were bumbling robbers. Suddenly, they were greeted with a jaw-dropping sight. Harry was standing there, fit as a fiddle. Sensing they recognized Harry, the cowboy aimed his gun at Eggsy, but just then, a woman swooped in like a superhero. Turns out, they found the iconic Kingsman umbrella in the warehouse, like discovering lost treasure from the beyond. Eggsy suddenly had a light bulb moment. These folks were Kingsman's American brothers in arms. The cowboy's name was Snakebane, and the tech wizard was named Jimwater. Talk about stylish and snug tactical gear. Eggsy was so excited to see Harry that he lunged forward, but Harry dodged him like he was a ghost. Dinwater spilled the beans on the day Harry was shot. The federal agents picked up some red signals nearby. By the time they got there, they found Harry sprawled out in front of a church. An unfortunate legend. Talk about the most mysterious agency in America. They managed to revive a headshot victim like it was nothing. Ginwater used hair gel to bind Harry's head. Fashionable and functional, a perfect combo. Harry came back to life, but bullets aren't toys. He lost his memory as a side effect. Now he wasn't a suave agent anymore. He was a scaredy cat who resembled a timid uncle. Snakebane took Eggsy to meet the leader. This cash-rich brotherhood was all kinds of awesome. Their leader was keen to help Eggsy against their enemies, and Eggsy stumbled upon his nemesis X. Soon, she was about to attend a grand music festival. This was indeed the only invaluable clue to finding the enemy. The leader decided to send Snakebane to assist Eggsy, but lo and behold, he suddenly sprouted blue spots on his face. So, the leader had to call upon another seasoned agent, Whiskey, to step in. Whiskey gifted Eggsy with some high-tech stuff. Turns out, it was a mini-sized condom. This nifty little gadget slips right onto your finger, creating a listening device that works anytime, anywhere. Eggsy was baffled by this thing, but thought it was magical when he spotted his targets at the festival. Whiskey tried to make a move, only for the woman to find him not even a little bit interested in her. Talk about awkward. But when the woman laid eyes on Eggsy, it was like love hearts appeared in her eyes. Whiskey had to back off sadly. While Eggsy was chatting happily, he noticed the girl next to her also had blue spots. Oh no. The internet was flooded with photos of young folks sporting blue spots. It was an epidemic. Snakebane was already bedridden, unmistakably a victim of the blue spots epidemic. That night, the beautiful woman led Eggsy into her tent. Sounds like steamy, unmentionable things were about to happen. But Eggsy felt guilty and tried to fake a bathroom break that sounded a little too rehearsed. He secretly called his girlfriend, only for that betrayal to remind him was he about to cheat. Eggsy felt a pang and decided to give his girlfriend a heads up. After all, it's for work. Little did he know, his girlfriend hung up on him. Talk about digging his own grave. Eggsy returned to his room, deep in thought, figuring out how to gather intel. But unexpectedly, the beautiful woman launched an all-out assault on him. It was utterly hard to fend off, catching him completely off guard. Eggsy was about to decline, but then he spotted a golden ring behind her. His heart skipped a beat, so he put on that high-tech gadget and spent the night with her, as that little listening device slipped in like it was meant to be. Task complete. Eggsy quickly exited the tent, only to find he couldn't get a call through and not a soul picking up. Contemplating this love-struck confusion, Eggsy returned to the Kingsman HQ, only to find Harry, his mentor, was leaving too. Harry wanted to live his own life, and Eggsy panicked. He couldn't stand losing anyone important. The amnesiac Harry still shook his hand goodbye, and it was heart-wrenching. With a heavy heart, Eggsy found himself at the bar, ready to drown his sorrows in some drinks. He scrolled through intimate photos with his girlfriend, his gaze pausing on a picture with a puppy. Suddenly, inspiration struck. He found the perfect cue to jog Harry's memory. Next day, Eggsy brought the puppy. Harry fell for it instantly. Eggsy immediately raised his gun at the puppy, freaking Harry out completely, as if he'd just seen a ghost. Harry kept shouting, "No, don't." Unfortunately, Kingsman agents have a cruel test where they are obliged to shoot their little puppy war. Eggsy was using this as a test for Harry, a step-by-step method, and finally, Harry recalled everything. As the years flashed by in his mind were days of grooming his dog, the truth finally hit, and Harry embraced Eggsy tightly. In that very moment, Harry underwent a remarkable transformation, donning a sharp suit and having his glasses fit back perfectly onto his face. Just then, a drunken bum stumbled into Harry, hurling insults. Talk about bad timing. Harry stepped back into a familiar scene. This felt like reuniting with an old friend after ages. How about I take a swing at him? Harry asked, tossing his beer mug, but he missed his mark. Unfortunately, the other guy's punch was swifter. Harry ended up on the floor, looking a bit worse for wear. He was nothing like the suave hero of the first movie, but Whiskey swooped in, and oh, what a reunion this was. Whiskey brought his lasso and whip to take on the drunk, a delightful touch of the Wild West. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's take you on more unexpected adventures.